So yeah, we're going to be taking you through all of the upcoming products between now and September of 2025. We'll touch on some products that are looking into October as well, as there will be more that will be announced throughout the year, and I'll do another update in a couple of months' time just so you have a bit more information to go with it. So with all of that out of the way, please smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more upcoming content. So let's start off with the first brand new product of not 2025, but of the upcoming months that we will be receiving. And we will be receiving Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. Now, this is a brand new Battles of Legend set. The one big thing you want to be keeping an eye out for is that this is officially due to release on the 12th of June. And 2 days later is when we'll be having the UK Nationals. In this Battles of Legend set, it is also time, as it says here, for Chibi. That means we are going to be getting some specific chibi alternative artwork for some really kind of cool monsters. As you can already see on the artworks, we've got Blue Eyes White Dragon, Gauze the Emissary of Darkness, and the Dark Paladin. On top of that, we are expecting that there will be others for Skull. I believe it's not King of the Skulls, Skull Servant. We've got the Synchron Resonator there. We've got the Galaxy Synchron Warrior. It looks like we've got Honest there. We've got all 3 Ojamas on there, which would be really kind of cool. I don't know how they're going to do that as chibi art. See what else we've got on the packs. We've got the Galaxy Eyes. Looks like we've got Neos there. And I think Jinzo is one of them as well. So they've given a little bit away. I can't see this one. Let me see if I can zoom in on that one. Oh, Gearfried the Iron Knight. So straight away we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9. So there's 10. Do we know all 10? 10 if they include the Ojamas, which means there's not going to be a Dark Magician one, which is quite interesting. Anyway, as I read out the official blurb, but it's the first time that they can be used as actual cards. So they're actually going to be artworks for cards as well, which is really, really kind of cool. They're fully playable. I don't know what the ratios are for them yet, but they are going to be secret rares. We'll talk about that as we go through it. Number 2 is you get to bling out in style. So as we know, Battles of Legend are revealing or providing new support for Orcus, Dragon Maids, and Punk alongside other themes. But these are going to be the ones where we're going to be able to get these in this set. Now, each of these cards are being reprinted as ultra rare, but they also have an embezzled logo. Now, I can't zoom in on these pictures here because it's on the website, but each of them have like a little emblem down here that you'll be able to see that will be embezzled on top of the cards. So it kind of makes them a little bit more special. The only thing that I'm hoping for is that they're all reprinted. Like the one thing that I would absolutely hate is if they, for example, if they didn't reprint Deer Note and you get Z-Armin, you get Foxy Tune, and you get Ogre Dance, all with this ultra rare embezzled look, and then like one of the most important cards you just don't get, which would really, really suck. So here's your chance to bling out these decks with unprecedented style. There are 51 embezzled cards, embezzled cards, including 6 brand new cards, 2 of each theme. So each of these get 2 brand new cards. We already know what they're going to be. If they stay as ultra rares as well, you should have a little bit more chance to get them, because I believe, as we read a little bit further on, each pack will contain 1 guaranteed embezzled ultra rare. Always either Dragon Maid, Punk, or Orcus themes. So technically within a box, you should walk away with 24 embezzled cards. Starlights are returning, so we now know, well, I say we now know, we know that the set we've just had, which is Alliance Insight, is the last set that will have quarter century secret rares. So this will be the first set bringing back Starlight rares. The surprise isn't that Starlight rares are back, which they are, but they're a lot easier to get. Last seen in 2023 is extremely hard to find. Starlight rares, which were 4 a case, which was 1 every 3 boxes, I believe, or 3 to 4 boxes. But they'll have the same pull rate as the quarter century rares. Now, we don't know if they're going to have the same pull rate as quarter century secret rares in the core sets, which would mean there would be 25 Starlights in upcoming core sets. But in this one, I believe, if I remember rightly, the last Battles of Legend had something like 30 quarter centuries. So it means we're going to get 30 Starlights. Which on the plus side is those Starlights could very well be the brand new cards, which means you can get them in Starlights if you're a high level collector, but you can also get them as like ultra rares as well. If that wasn't enough, there's also going to be brand new support for Necros, which I'm super excited about. Gem Knights, Jirax, Fables, DDs, and Magistus deck as well. In top of that, there'll also be some really cool reprints of foil upgrades for Primite Lordy Lord, or like a reprint of Lordy Lord, and a full upgrade for King of the Feral Imps, which has only ever had a rare as its highest rarity to date. Each pack will contain 1 secret rare, 1 embezzled ultra rare, and then 3 other ultra rares. Overall set size is 172 cards, 52 of them being secret rares, 51 of those being the emblazed ultra rares, and 74 other ultra rare cards. 25 of these cards are also available as starlights. It does say names, designs, and context are subject to change, so they could do what they did previously with, I believe it was the Megatins, where they changed the artwork of the Red Eyes. So like the artwork of the Red Eyes or the Cannon Dragon, or one of them, I can't remember off the top of my head, was a different artwork. Maybe that'll happen here, you know, you just never know. We don't know what the ratios of these chibis are. We don't know if the chibis are going to be in, you can assume they'll be in the secret rare slots. We just don't know how easy or hard they're going to be. So yeah, that's the first next set, and we're going to get that 12th of June, so just over under a month away. And the big thing you'll need to remember about this is, as I mentioned at the start, this comes out literally 2 days before UK Nationals. So UK Nationals will be the first event where the brand new Punk, Orcust, and Dragon Maids will be available, as well as all of the other updated themes that we're going to get in this set as well. Moving on to the next kind of updated product we get of the year is 18th of June, so literally the week after will be when the official OTS Tournament Pack 28 drops. Now, at this exact moment in time, we only know 1 of the 3 Ultimate Rares, and that is going to be the original artwork for Blue Eyes White Dragon, so the starter deck Kaiba, which is absolutely amazing because to me, that is my most iconic artwork. I don't believe it says anything else in here unless it's been updated about what type of super rares we could expect. But it says you can also find handy for upgrades and important older cards for building some of the newest strategies, but there is no more information on that one. So I can't really give you more information on this one. My only speculation, as we talk, I talked about this with people at locals, is that they could rarity upgrade something like Primite Ether Beryl. They could rarity upgrade make an ultimate rare. They could make one of the Fiendsmith cards ultimate rare, so like Engraver as an ultimate rare could be kind of something they would do. You could see like a Ryziel update, like a Ryziel upgrade, or even a Malice upgrade as an ultimate rare. It would be interesting to see, but I would also be surprised, as I expect that those decks like Malice and more so Ryziel might take a bit of a knockback. Maybe even a Mitsurugi Ritual could be in here as an ultimate rare, which would be absolutely insane, because then there'll be more ultra rare versions of the Ritual spell available for people to buy, because all of the high rarity chasers, if they don't already have Quarter Centuries, would chase the ultimate rares, which would be really kind of cool. Then we get the next core set of the year, which, believe it or not, we've only just got Alliance Insight, and then we're going to get Duelist Advance, which is going to be coming out on the 3rd of July. Now, this will be the new season. This is once we have finished Euros and everything else in between. This is going to be bringing us some brand new support for Sky Strikers and, of course, the Utopia strategy. I believe also we get brand new Gargogar cards as well. The popular psychic monsters that were first released in Extreme Victory have advanced to a whole new level. New monsters from the main deck that make it easier than ever to assemble your psychic army to the field, and will even help you find your way to powerful teleport cards like Emergency Teleport, with new fusion and synchro monsters to boot. We also get the brand new Monarch support, which is probably the support I'm most excited about in this set, because the new Monarch cards look absolutely amazing. And of course, brand new world premiere theme is ready to be assembled. So we know we have got all of the Mitsurugis that we are going to be getting here in the TCG. The next time we will get any Mitsurugi support will be when the OCG get them, and they usually give them 1 or 2 cards. I don't think they can make it any more broken than it currently is. Maybe another starter, but even then, there is still quite a lot to be going for the Mitsurugis. I think they're a really kind of cool one. And it's the first core set that will be the return of the Starlight Rares in core boosters. But also here, guys, so also you'll be able to find at about the same rate that you could find Quarter Century Secret Rares the last couple of years. So again, it would probably be, I think, what, a Quarter Centuries, they're like 1 every 3 boxes. So they're the same, but the question is just whether there's going to be more of them, or if it's going to go back to the Starlights where there was only 5 different Starlight cards. Pretty standard on this one: 10 Secrets, 14 Ultras, 26 Supers, and 50 Commons. Not much more really could be said about this one. It does look really, really fun. I love the colours of the art. Like, I don't know what it is, but like green and white go well together really, really nicely. And then when you add a bit of gold, black and red in there, it just kind of pops so much more. So I'm actually digging the colour scheme for this one. And then the one big difference that we get in comparison to the OCG, I believe this also gives us, I was talking to someone about it today, Vanquish Soul support is in this as well. But the one big difference between us and the OCG is we get Duelist Alliance before Justice Hunters. Whereas in the OCG, they got Justice Hunters first and then got Duelist Advance. So Justice Hunters will come out at the end of July. This will introduce us to 3 brand new art types. The Dragon Tails, which you can see up here in these artworks here, alongside the canines, which I think look absolutely amazing. I love the werewolf look of this one. It's kind of got this furry feel to it, but I do like how demonic and evil these look. I think they look really kind of cool. And then, of course, we have the Yummies. So right now, over in the OCG, if you are following the OCG meta, they actually have Vanquished Soul with the canines as like 20%. I believe Marvin said to me today. Then it was 30% was Dragon Tails. And then I believe there was like 15 to 20% was the Yummies. So like all of these have a lot of competitive value to them. I feel the big difference is like Yummies will just abuse like level 1 style cards. The Dragon Tails, I think, work with loads of different dragon styles and dragon themed decks. I haven't really like fully looked into those, but the canines work best with Vanquished Soul. And the reason this is a big difference was when the OCG got this, they didn't know completely about Vanquished Souls. So a lot of people were picking this up for Dragon Tails and Yummies, which ultimately became the go-to deck from this set. And then the brand new Vanquished Soul was revealed and people started to pick up the K9s. Whereas now on the other side of this, so what I mean by that is it made, people were like, oh, Vanquished Souls are really kind of cool cards. And then the increase in popularity for K9s went up. Whereas on the flip side to this, we're already going to know that they're good. We're already going to know the Vanquished Soul rarities. We're already going to be able to pick up the Vanquished Soul cards so that when the K9s come out, in the past, you could have like predicted that Dragon Tails, as they are the most popular in TCG, and the Yummies would take up the most ultra rare slots, and then maybe K9 will get 1. Whereas now, I think that it's all going to be very, very balanced. You're probably going to get like 3 or 4 Dragon Tail, 3 or 4 Yummy, and then like 3 K9s very easily. Like I think one of these is, so this is the XYZ monsters. I think one of them is Ascend, and one of them is a Revive that lets you quick XYZ during your opponent's turn. So, or quick XYZ during any turn. So these are all really 3 really cool art types. It's probably the best kind of deck building set we've had for a while, where all 3 are fairly decent straight off the bat. So, and then the next one that we've only just had released to us is at the end of August. We're getting a very special World Championship. Hello, come on in. You can come and stand on me as I'm reading this out. Thank you. So to celebrate the World Championship, usually what we do. Do you mind? I'm trying to. What are you doing? What are you doing? Daddy's trying to work here, please. Can you not invade my? Thank you. So with the World Championship, as I'm trying to say, with the World Championship, what happens is we used to do this thing, or we used to get this thing where the winner. Do you mind? The winner is a Dachshund, yeah. Hello, say hello. Say hello. Come on, say hello to people. Anyway, World Championships. The winner of the, not worlds in general, but like of the World Celebration events would actually get a sealed envelope which had 2 promo cards in it. Sometimes it would be 3 promo cards or whatever. I think last year was something like Doom, Caliber Knight, and something else. Whereas this year, what I actually really like about this is giving everyone the chance to get some very exclusive cards. It is giving the people like an exclusive booster pack, which I think will work out as like an OTS, like a OTS pack box. Now, hopefully these don't get scalped. And I have one layered behind me, Space Hogs indeed. I've completely lost my train of thought. Thanks, Cola. What this does is, rather than just the winner of these events getting the packs, everyone can get a chance to get these. And I think they're going to work out as OTS packs. I'm just hoping that they don't get delayed and that everyone gets these in time so that there are loads to go around. But to celebrate these, there are going to be a set of 20 cards available as Ultras and Secrets. All 20 will also be available with the World Championship 2025 logo emblazed on its text box. As you can see here, as a final treat, a reprinted version of Yugioh, the Forbidden One, will also be included, available exclusively as an emblazed Ultra Rare or emblazed Secret Rare. To commemorate France as the host country of this year's WCS, the logo on the Secret Rare will be tricoloured, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. And what I love about these is they're actually painted. the artworks are painted. There's also Breaker. So if you go to Worlds as a spectator, you get given instantly 2 promo cards. One of them is Breaker, and it has the exact same kind of paint look. And then you also get Mirror Force as well, which I think are really kind of cool, because then it kind of entices you more so to go to these events and go from it. So then moving on to, as Brandon has pretty much highlighted here, the brand new Mega Tins of 2025. Now, this is usually one of the best products of the year. Last year, it was a little bit questionable because Konami literally like a week later announced that all of the value cards in the tins had just been reprinted. So they basically just said, you know, those cards you just went and got and bought our tins for? Yeah, well, they're all getting reprinted. So what I love about these, and I actually think these are really, really kind of cool, is not only will you have a chance to save a bit of money by not being able to get the tins, and don't get me wrong, I want 1 tin. I will go to my local store, because apparently you can't get the tins if you're not a bricks and mortar store. So if you're an online store, you'll only be sent out the packs. You won't be sent the tins. So what I'm hoping for is that you will be able to go, like, I will go into my local store and buy 1 tin just to get the tin, because I love the artwork on the tin. So you can see that you've got Joey with, that is the Metal Morph Flame Swordsman, which is quite interesting. You've got Yugi with the D-Mock Ritual Monster. You've got Kaiba with, I believe it's King of D. I believe that's what the King of D one is. Then if you look on the sides here, you've got Jack Atlas with, I believe it is Feral Imp or Infinity Imp. You've got Shark with not 107, but the Dark Knight Lancer. You've got the Crystal Wing Synchro Monster. You've got Trickstars. You've got DPE with Asta, which is really cool. You've got Yuma with Utopia. You've got Astrograph Sorcerer. You've got Access Code Talker. New Synchron there. Not new Synchron, but Synchron there with Musei. And then Jaden's got Neos. Pretty standard. But I love the tin, so I definitely want to have a tin for my collection. And each of the tins, or each of the packs you get, you also get a field center with it. No, like a deck divider. So 1 metal tin, giving a whole new meaning to the heart of the cards. 3 deck dividers showing off the cool art images depicted on the metal tin, which is really cool, because it means you get all of these as like deck dividers, which I think is awesome. And then you get 3 mega packs, each of them containing 1 Starlight Rare, which is going to be guaranteed in your pack, which is insanely cool. Quite like they did with the promos previously as quarter centuries, but there'll be Starlights now. A Prismatic Secret Rare, 3 Ultra Rares, and 8 common cards. Now, without the tin, you still get... Oh, no way! Oh, no, you still get the 3 deck dividers, don't you? Grab a tin to get cool collectible tin, and you can store your decks in it, plus brand new deck dividers to organise your cards. Oh, wow! I didn't realise that. I didn't realise you don't get the deck dividers if you don't get a physical tin. That's a little bit more disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I thought you would have got the deck dividers, because you get 3 mega packs, which is just the bundle. Okay, so you don't get the deck dividers. That's a little bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to get the deck divider, but I can't imagine they'll be that expensive. Like, places that get bricks and mortar tins will just open up loads of them. It hasn't actually said... Grab the bundles if you're a duelist who just wants to open a lot of mega packs, skipping the metal tin and the deck dividers and just go straight for the packs. That's a shame. It doesn't say what it's going to reprint in this, but you can pretty much imagine that it's going to reprint sets up to... I don't know if it includes... It won't include Alliance Insight, so it'll be up to Alliance Insight, whatever that means. Okay, moving on to the last product so far. Now, this comes out in the 4th of September. The last product is just going to be a bit of a preview right now, but I think this... Really? Really? Did you have to knock them on the floor? Really? Anyway, the last product I want to talk about is these. Look how cool these look. The Chronicles, the Fallen and the Virtuous card sleeves. Keep the cards in your deck safe and secure with the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, TCG, the Chronicles Fallen of the Virtuous card sleeves. So for those of you that don't know and have been living under the rock, these are the artwork sleeves for the Fallen of Albaz anime or short anime that Konami is currently producing. Now, we've already seen the first episode of the Sky Striker one, and the second one, I believe, drops at the end of the month. But these look amazing. I would love to see all of the animes get these. It's a shame that it's only these that are getting them, but look at that. How cool is that artwork? Tri-Brigades, Albaz, Ecclesia, Spriggans, the Milcoria, and then you've got Flordelis, you've got Dogmatica Maximus there, you've got the Maximus, the Dogmatica Prison, you've got the Aluba, the Despias coming through at the end there. Like, this artwork is amazing, and to get these on a sleeve, yo, count me in. Well up for that. If you're going down, you've got to pick up my White Forest you've just knocked on the floor. Not even listening. So, like, I'm super excited for these. I think these look absolutely amazing. These are the first ones I actually wouldn't mind putting on my main deck. Like, I quite like using Konami art sleeves for my extra deck cards. I might even have to put these on my branding cards. They just look so good. So good. So I'd love to get my hands on a couple of packs of these. So, yeah. That is pretty much it. So as a quick little recap, on the 23rd of October, as a bit of a preview, you'll get the Fallen of Albaz, the Fallen and the Virtuous card sleeves. We get the Megatins of 2025 on 4th of September. We have the World Celebration event on the 30th of October. So hopefully local OTS stores will be able to... Okay, you're going down now. Local OTS stores will be able to get hold of these and set you up with these events. Oh, you knocked 2 on the floor, you little nightmare. Should be able to pick up these cards. And then we get Justice Hunters on the 31st of July, which hopefully will have a new ban list by that point, or Forbidden Unlimited list. We have Duelist Advanced, which again will probably have a new updated Forbidden Unlimited list by that point. Then we've got OTS Tournament Pack 28, which at the moment we only know has an Ultimate Rare Blue Eyes White Dragon as a starter deck Kyber artwork. And then the next set that we are going to be getting here in the TCG will be the 12th of June, 2 days before the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. And we'll be getting Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. So if you are going to Nationals in the UK, beware that you will need to keep in mind that Orcus may be running around, Dragon Maids may be running around, Punks may be running around, and then, of course, the host of all the other art types in here in regards to Fabled, DD, Magistus, Gem Knights, Jirax, and Necros. God, I would love to play Necros and that. So that'd be so fun. They're just nowhere near the competitive level that they need to be these days, unfortunately. Anyway, that is it for the pre-recorded segment. So I'm going to be ending that one here. These are all the upcoming products for this year. Well, for the next kind of quarter of this year. If you have any questions at all, by all means, please put in the comments down below. I will be more than happy to answer them. For now, make sure you smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. But more importantly, above all else, stay safe, and of course, happy dueling.